Hey everyone, Chef Ralph here, and welcome to my YouTube channel, Chef Ralph's Realm. Oh boy, what the hell are we doing today? So today what we're going to be doing is what I like to call thrift shop coffee pot shrimp boil. Try saying that a few times fast. As you can see, I have one of these restaurant or home entertaining style coffee pots. So I've been doing this for years. It's very interesting. Depending on your catering clientele, they get a kick out of it. This is not for everyone. I repeat, this is not for everyone. It's way out there, but it is kind of neat. So basically what we've got here is, you can see I paid $7.99 for it. And it basically only has a couple parts to it. The top and basket, and then this little stem piece. So I did some testing. I mean, I've done this before, but I never recorded the data. I did that with this video. So you can see that the internal chamber, I drilled a little hole here, and I put probes in it. This does get over 200 degrees, which is perfectly fine for cooking a lot of different things, especially soft cook seafood, meaning stuff that cooks relatively quick, shrimp, scallops, you know, and then just to generally reheat stuff. So that's kind of where I got this concept from. That's kind of where this whole thing came from. So what we're going to do first off is water. So we're going to use depending on the size of the pot that you find is going to determine how much water you use. So I have really no idea when I bought this how much water it held. I'm sure you could find it online, but really these things have been at family parties and stuff for generations. So if you look on the inside, you'll be able to kind of gauge and see the watermarks of, you know, high tide, low tide. So depending on how much you want to make, that'll be able to most certainly show you the line to fill to. So we're going to fill it to somewhere between the top line and the bottom line. Which for this specific unit was 2 pitchers full. So, all right. So before we start building the boil basket, this is just Cajun seasoning, Cajun boil seasoning. There's a bunch of different ones out there. Use your favorite. You know, you can just Google and YouTube different ones. Some are a little bit more spicy, some are a little bit more savory, but we're going to take half of this. This is 6 tablespoons. We're going to put about 3 tablespoons directly into the water, like so. And then we're going to reserve the rest. All right, so here comes the fun part, maybe. Get a bunch of these small baby potatoes. This is the only thing that you're going to have to pre-cook. And I try to get the really, really small ones. We're going to go ahead and layer the bottom of this just like that. Hey, get out of there. Oh, excuse me. That boil has got some heat to it. Then we're going to mix in. I'm going to do this in here so we don't screw it up. This is some andouille sausage, perfect for the boils. And then we've got some cleaned, deveined, tail-on raw shrimp. We're going to throw the raw shrimp on the top because what this type of coffee pot does is it heats on the bottom. It'll send a jet of boiling water through the center. It'll hit the top and then kind of umbrella and whatchamacallit, bathe, for better lack of better words, it'll bathe whatever's in here. Supposed to be coffee grinds, but we're doing a shrimp boil in that hot water. So we got that. We're just going to hit the top with a little lemon and then throw the lemons in there. We'll save a little bit of the lemon for after as well. Okay, then we're going to take the rest of this boil and just give it a sprinkle over the top. Yeah, that looks about right. We're going to put just the rest of it down the side, like so. All right, so here's where the magic either happens or doesn't happen. So we're gonna close it. We're gonna plug it in. And now we should be able to start to hear this thing percolate. So we'll hang out until it starts doing that. It takes a few minutes. Be right back. All right, guys. So the magic has started. I'm going to take my mic off so we can get in here. Can you hear the so what that's doing is it's taking the water from the bottom, shooting it up that little pipe, and hitting the top, and it's going to overflow with the water over everything. I don't think I can... So you can see it's starting to steam already. Can you see the little jet of water? I don't want to screw it up. So I'm going to put the cap back on. So what this is going to do is through the brewing process now, it's going to bathe all this stuff, the andouille sausage, the potatoes, the lemon, the shrimp, and cook it. So we're going to let it do its thing, and we will be back when... So theoretically, it takes about 15 to 20 minutes to brew. Brew is the cycle. There is a red light on the bottom over here, but I think it burnt out at some point. Like I said, I got this at the thrift shop for $8. I washed it. Don't worry. It's not going to taste like coffee. But even if it did, that little bit of coffee profile in with these spices wouldn't be a bad thing. Not that I'm condoning not washing it. Just saying. All right, so we'll be right back, and we'll see how this is brewing. All right, everyone, we finished percolating, and here is the piece de resistance. Come on, look at that. I give you what did I call it? Thrift shop coffee pot seafood boil. I'm gonna grab the little camera and just give it a quick. So, look, you could see we got the shrimp perfectly cooked, the sausage perfectly warm, the potatoes, and everything has been bathing in this broth. So, listen, I don't need to, we're preaching, you see it. This is it. Let's throw a little bit more lemon on top for good measure. I haven't even really showed you the best part yet. So, obviously, this is delicious. Perfectly cooked. Just the way it is. this andouille sausage. I mean, if you don't believe me, yeah, so we're at, let me see if I can do this. So this is just taking the temperature on the sausage. Let's see if I can do this and show the camera real quick. I don't know if it's focusing or not, I can't see it. But we were at 180 degrees. The shrimp is at a perfect 170 and climbing. The potatoes, which are the densest, perfectly cooked. Holy crap. You get the idea. Here's the cool part. All that beautiful broth at the bottom is now in this cup. And for days, I'll take a nice piece of bread. Oh, just give it a dip in that nice, spicy, seafoody broth. Crazy. Serve it with a little cup. You can legitimately sip on this, and it almost tastes like a bouillabaisse soup. Take your shrimp, dip in your shrimp. Unbelievable. All right, folks. I'm pretty sure you've seen it here first. I mean, I've been doing this for a little bit. I may have some copycats out there, I'm not sure, but I'm pretty sure I'm the originator of the thrift shop coffee pot seafood boil. Anyway, what I like to do, and if you want to make this a meal, serve it with a little bit of rice on the side. Rice in a bowl, hit it with the spigot, and then, you get that nice broth in there. Put your seafood, you can put some toothpicks in here, put a little serving fork, whatever the case may be. And it's a conversation piece while you're eating. Delicious. Anyway, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching my videos. This is Chef Ralph's Realm. I'm your host, Chef Ralph. If you like my content, please like, subscribe, follow, share the crap out of it if you would. I'd love to hear your comments in the bottom. So, yeah. See you soon.